Hey guys, Mooney here. On my way to work right now. Just wanted to talk to you guys about something really quick. I've been looking into that mono box set of the Beatles mono box set that's coming out. All of their albums on vinyl in mono format, just as they were back when they came out in the '60s, and it sounds really exciting. The only thing that I think is kind of funny is, like, in 2009, when those remasters came out, people took them and made a stereo box set on vinyl, and that thing was like $300 something, just like this one is. I feel kind of bad for the people who were like, if you were a super Beatles fan, you have got to get this set because this set is the ultimate. And then it's like this thing comes out a few years later, and this mono box set is how it was originally heard back in the '60s, and it's also not using the 2009 remasters or a digital format as like the thing that they cut for the vinyl. It's actually from the analog tapes at Abbey Road. And I'm thinking to myself, well, man, that kind of blows, because now you've because now you gotta shell out another $375 to get the originals now on vinyl. To hear the original analog tapes, you can buy this thing now and hear it how it's supposed to be heard. The Beatles recorded on mono all until after the White Album. They started recording in stereo. It was Abbey Road and Let It Be were both recorded with stereo in mind, but all the way up until the White Album, the Beatles preferred mono. That's how they wanted it to be heard. And so I just think it kind of sucks because, they pushed that thing so hard, and then they bought this thing, and the stereo cuts are from the 2009 remastered things, the digital things that they did. So it's like, that box set is almost kind of useless now, because it's like, if you don't want to hear it how it was supposed to be heard, then you're shit out of luck. But that's just how they do things. We're going to see another Beatles box set after this one that's going to be the true way to listen. They're going to milk the hell out of the Beatles for the rest of time, because they know people will still buy it. I'm sure as hell interested in it. You see, I have never gotten a box set from the Beatles ever. I've always collected the albums individually. Like when that freaking the American albums came out, that box set, I collected all of those albums individually because I got the two Capitol sets, and then I just collected the ones that weren't included in that after that came out. So I have all the American albums, but I'm really interested in hearing what this sounds like compared to the 2009 remasters. I think that's really cool. I think that's pretty exciting. So I'm hoping to get that box set one day, because I feel like now the stereo box set is kind of like, well, I mean, I know that there are people who prefer the stereo sounds. I guess I shouldn't totally say that, because I know some people might prefer it in stereo. And there are definitely some, benefits to having it in stereo over mono. There were some things that were added in stereo that were left off of mono. Some sounds and guitar licks that were left off of the mono version for stereo, and vice versa. People prefer these different individual songs, because some things were added to each version. It just depends, really. But I'm pretty damn excited about this mono box set. I've been looking at it like crazy. I want to hear this thing so bad. I'm just such a huge fucking Beatles fan. The cool thing is, I went and bought an Abbey Road vinyl already. So all I would need is just a Let It Be vinyl, and then I would have all of their albums, which is awesome. I don't know, Christmas present, I hope, maybe. I don't know. I mean, this can kind of go into that whole category of when these special editions that come out of albums nowadays, Target always gets the bonus tracks of certain albums. It's like Panic at the Disco, for example. This was so low of them. When Rare to Live, Too Rare to Die come out, what the fuck ever, their last album, that title is weird. But Brandon Urie on Facebook was pushing the album so hard on iTunes sales. It's just like, go buy it on iTunes, go buy it on iTunes, pre-order on iTunes, get it on iTunes, Get it on iTunes. And then after the album comes out, like a day after, he posts on Facebook, hey, if you go buy it at Target, you can get 2 extra songs. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. You push that shit so hard, and then people get all excited, they go and buy the fucking thing, and they're like, oh, by the way, I know you've already bought this thing because I pressured you to buy it for so many days beforehand, but if you go to Target and get, you can get 2 bonus songs. Sucks for your ass. Luckily, I did not pre-order it on iTunes because I'm not a digital person. I like to have it on a physical format, CD, vinyl, whatever. As long as it's physical, I'm cool with it. And luckily, I didn't do that, so I wasn't really in that category. But man, you know, there were 1,000 people who went and bought that thing off of iTunes. And then he said that, and it's like, oh, that sucks ass. You know, shit like that nowadays, that can also kind of go into, like, video games now, because, you know, you get all those DLC packs, and they're lobbing off half of the game, just so they can sell it to you later, microtransactions on your phone, just everything's a big, huge motherfucking money grab, and, I don't know, I just think that's really interesting. So, you know, that's just life, that's just the media these days, it's just a way to upsell you constantly, and you're going to be buying rehashed Beatles albums for the end of time, you know. Another box set is going to come that's going to be the true way to listen, you know, and this mono box set isn't going to mean anything, but I'm pretty excited about the mono box set at the same time, just because I personally have never had one of those album box sets, I mean, so it's different for me personally. But anyway, I've never had one before, so I don't feel like I got cheated, because those people who bought the stereo box set were probably like, oh man, my shit's the tits, you know, and then this version come out that most would say is better, because, you know, the Beatles themselves preferred it on mono, so I don't know, just my thoughts on that, about how that kind of sucks for people who might have gotten the stereo box set. But like I said, some people might not even care, but I know there's a few that probably pissed off about it. Anyway, opinions, stereo, mono, anything I talked about. I'm heading into work right now, but I'll probably get this up pretty soon. Thank you guys for watching, Mr. Money 1235. I will see you guys later. Peace!